A big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year? With a little help from the Home Depot, you can help create a space just for her. We have a wide variety of patio sets and outdoor furniture that will make the perfect gift for Mom. Just add a few hanging baskets for a pop of color and texture for the perfect finishing touch. Shop outdoor furniture, flowers, gifts, and more for Mother's Day, in-store and online at the Home Depot.
Too busy enjoying the summer in my sweet new Toyota. Stuck inside all day? Couldn't be me. Not during the Summer Starts Here sales event, where there are deals on the entire lineup. Try again when May ends. Toodles! Lease a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for $359 a month for 36 months with $36.58 due at signing. Offer valid through June 2nd, 2025. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $36.58 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention Braves fans! We have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Back in Pittsburgh, game one in this series of three between the Braves and the Pirates. Time now for the starting lineups, which is powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll start off with the invading Braves, looking to reach 500 for the first time this year. The Braves are 18-19 and in third place in the East, 5.5 games back of the pace set by the Mets. And Brian Snitker, a little bit of a shakeup in his lineup tonight, leading it off, second baseman Ozzie Albies. Batting second for the Braves, third baseman Austin Riley, and batting third, designated hitter Marcell Ozuna. Hitting cleanup, first baseman Matt Olson. Batting fifth, left fielder Eli White. Batting sixth, catcher Sean Murphy. Hitting seventh, center fielder Michael Harris. Batting eighth, playing in right field, it's Stuart Fairchild. Batting ninth, the shortstop Nick Allen. And on the mound for the Braves, it's the right-hander Bryce Elder. He's 2-1 with a 5.06 ERA. He's won his last two starts, and the Braves have won his last four starts. So looking for another win tonight. So again for Atlanta, it's Albies, Riley, Ozuna, Olson, White, Murphy, Harris, Fairchild, Allen, and Elder on the mound. Now for Don Kelly's Pirates. They are 12-26. They're in the basement of the National League Central as they have dropped 7 straight games in 10 of their last 11, and they're 10 games out of first place. Pirates lead it off tonight with their center fielder O'Neal Cruz. Batting second, switch hitting right fielder Brian Reynolds, and batting third, designated hitter Andrew McCutchen. Hitting cleanup, Atlanta native and catcher Joey Bart. Batting fifth, third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hitting sixth, first baseman Matt Gorski. Batting seventh, Georgia native, second baseman Adam Frazier. Batting eighth, it's the left fielder Tommy Pham. Batting ninth, shortstop Jared Triolo. And on the mound, the left-hander Bailey Falter. The 28-year-old is 1-3 with a 5.06 ERA. So again for the Pirates, it is Cruz, Reynolds, McCutchen, Bart, Hayes, Gorski, Frazier, Pham, Triolo, and Falter on the mound. When Charlie and I come back, we'll have the first pitch of the game. Braves and Pirates around the corner on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Steel deals are happening now. From instant savings on select tools to free battery offers on some of our most popular battery tool sets. You can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel. Shop online or in-store at your local Steel dealer. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Attention Braves fans, ever wanted to win a Yanmar UTV or a Yanmar SA223 tractor? Well, here's your chance. It's the Yanmar Strikeout the Side inning. During the 8th inning of every Braves game, one lucky fan will be selected for a chance to win a Yanmar UTV if the Braves pitcher strikes out the side. Plus, at the end of the season, you could win the grand prize, a Yanmar SA223 tractor. Register now at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win the Yanmar Strikeout the Side inning, where the excitement never stops.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you could win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Got ourselves a gorgeous night here on the banks of the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh. Over here on the North Shore and downtown on the other side of the river. Gorgeous view high atop the ballpark, as we bring you the Braves and the Pirates tonight in Game 1 of this 3-game series. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Braves will be coming out of the first base dugout tonight wearing the traveling grays. Gray tops, gray pants, red lettering, red numerals, outlined in navy. Atlanta across the chest on top of the tomahawk. And the Pirates are wearing their City Connect uniforms tonight. There's a lot going on there. Gold uniform tops, black pants with black lettering and numerals, PGH across the chest of their bright gold uniforms, and their gold caps with the black bills. Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment, a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. 59 degrees here in Pittsburgh. Little breeze in the air, but clear skies, which is a good thing. Feels like every time we come to Pittsburgh, we have at least one rain delay or two, but we should be in good shape tonight. In fact, it should get pretty cool this evening. Temperatures supposed to dip into the mid to low 50s, and then the overnight low is actually in the 40s here in Pittsburgh. So a lot of the fans here are wearing sleeves, and some of them with sweatshirts and such. For the Braves in the dugout, some of them even have jackets on for this affair this evening. So it's the first game in this series. Umpires are gathered together. Dan Bellino's behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Clint Bondrak is the first base umpire. Tony Randazzo, the second base umpire. And the third base umpire is Jacob Metz. So, Charlie, this is the first time that you've worked from the broadcast booth here in this ballpark. You played down there. Really nice ballpark. How do you like the view up here?
You know what, Ben? I don't mind heights at all, but this is really high up here. No, this is a great view of the field, overlooking the river and the bridge and downtown. A very nice night, though.
It is. It's a really pretty view here, and for fans who make the trip up to watch the Braves play in this ballpark, they're treated. This is one of the best ballparks in the big leagues, and you were telling me earlier there were lots of Braves fans on your flight up today.
Yeah, I flew up this morning from Atlanta, and I saw so many Braves fans in the jerseys, hats, and, they were all kind of looking at me, wondering what I was doing, but it was great to get to talk to quite a few of them, and, yeah, easy flight to come up to Pittsburgh, less than 2 hours, come to a beautiful ballpark and watch the hometown Braves play.
They didn't think you were the corresponding move for Eddie Rosario, did they?
Well, honestly, I felt like I was coming up here in my suitcase, my Braves bag, and coming to the park. But I didn't go to the clubhouse. That was the only different part.
That's right. Well, I'm sure that's a tough habit to break after doing it for so many years. The Pirates fan out defensively with Matt Gorski at first base, Adam Frazier, the second baseman, Jared Triolo, their shortstop, and Key Brian Hayes is at third base. In the outfield for the Pittsburghers, it's Tommy Pham in left, O'Neill Cruz in center, Brian Reynolds is the right fielder, Joey Bart is the catcher, and on the mound, the left-hander Bailey Falter. He's 28 years old, big lefty, 6'4", 205 out of Chino Hills, California. This will be his 8th start of the year, and his task is to try to snap a 7-game losing skid for the Pirates. They've dropped 7 in a row and 10 of their last 11. They've had some pretty good pitching performances in that span. They just haven't been hitting the ball. But altogether for Bailey Falter, 1-3 with a 5.06 ERA. His last outing, Charlie, was a really good one. Went 7 innings versus the Padres, gave up just 1 run, and we've seen him a handful of times before, and when he's on his game, he can be really tough.
Yeah, and Ben, I think here at home, it's a difference maker. You know, he's only thrown, what, six games this year, but both games at home this year, 14 innings and only 4 hits. And so he's thrown the ball very, very well at home. Something about being here in Pittsburgh, I don't know if it's the backdrop or just being back in their home clubhouse. I think it'll be a tough one for the Braves tonight.
Yeah, definitely. His home ERA is 2 points lower than it is on the road. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 4 at home. He's 0-2 with a 6.05 ERA on the road. So he's been a tough customer in this ballpark. Altogether, the Pirates are 2-5 in his starts this season, and the Braves are seeing him for the first time since 2022. He's gone 2-1 in his career versus the Braves with a 5.47 ERA, but it's been 3 seasons since the Braves last saw the lefty Bailey Falter. For the Braves in the top of the first inning, it'll be Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, and Marcell Ozuna facing this left-hander Falter. Lefty looks to be ready. So is Ozzie Albies. Game 1 in this series, Braves and Pirates. And now for the ball game. The first pitch up and in, starting up tonight at 6:43 Eastern and 5:43 Central. 59 degrees here at the ballpark. 1 ball and no strikes on Ozzie Albies. Ozzie batting leadoff. Offering all the way to Albies. He swings and misses at a fastball. Chatting with Snit before the game about Ozzie getting the leadoff nod tonight over Alex Verdugo. And similar to what we heard about Alex a few days back, again, Alex was signed at the very end of spring training, so he never had a spring training, and the Braves continue to ease him in. Want to give him a day off here and there, especially in the stretch of 17 games in 17 days. So just a night off for Verdugo. Pitch is swung on and popped up, foul ground, first base side. Matt Gorski, right next to the first base coach's box, makes the catch, and 1 down to the top of the first inning. The time of tonight's first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. 1 down for Austin Riley. Austin with 8 homers and 25 RBIs on the season. And his first quarter of this season has been a good one. Pitch on the way from Bailey Falter. And he crushes one deep but fouled on the left field line. Hooking up into the third deck. Boy, that came in with some force.
Do you think those people thought they were going to foul ball tonight?
Not where they're sitting. They probably thought they were going to have to walk down to the lower bowl to get a souvenir tonight.
Straighten that one out, Austin.
No balls and a strike, and a pitch on the way from Falter. And a ball low and inside. When you look at the weaponry for Bailey Falter, what jumps out to you? What do you like about his arsenal of pitches?
Well, honestly, his extension is what jumps out at me. It's a guy that doesn't throw really hard, but the extension is what makes the ball jump.
1-0 pitch, hammered deep down the left field line, hooking foul. He's flirting with a homer.
Getting a little closer. And so off of Bailey, with the extension, and he doesn't throw that hard, but a guy that can come inside and command the inside part of the plate to both righties and lefties makes that guy that much tougher to hit.
Left-hander ready to deal. And the 1-2. Missed upstairs with a fastball. That fastball 92. That's about where he sits. He's kind of low 90s for the most part, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, and again, throwing the ball inside, kind of running it up and in. You know, Austin just fouled 2 balls hard to the left, down left field line, but he came in with another fastball.
2-2, missed outside. These Braves hitters also see a slider, a sinker, a curve, and a splitter from the left-hander Bailey Falter, 28 years old. Got an interesting wind-up, at least in terms of how he sets up before he delivers. Here's the 3-2. Riley hits one hard to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Fighting the sun, Tommy Pham. And he'll send it in. The center fielder, O'Neill, and the left fielder, Pham, are battling the sunshine early in the game. This is a 6:40 Eastern first pitch. And the infield covered in shade. The right fielder enjoys the shade. But the sun sets really back to the first base dugout. And that can be really challenging for the left fielder and center fielder. And that time, Pham was doing the best he could. So a one-out single by Riley, and that brings Marcell Ozuna to the plate. First pitch to Ozuna misses high. Skyline of Pittsburgh off in the distance on the other side of the river beyond right field and center field. Lights on here at the ballpark. And a very pretty evening here in Pittsburgh. Game 1 in the series. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. And he'll take a fastball high. We were telling you about Falter and how the Braves haven't seen him since 2022. And you might remember him with the Phillies. He was originally a 5th-round selection of the Phillies back in 2015. Signed with them over his commitment to play collegiately at UC Santa Barbara. Hitters count for Ozuna. And the 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Pretty good-looking slider there and a 2-1 count. Falter played 3 seasons in the big leagues with the Phillies, and then he was traded to Pittsburgh in 2023 for Rodolfo Castro. And he's been wearing Pittsburgh black and gold ever since. Here's the 2-1 from Falter. Ozuna takes a ball high, 3-1. After Ozuna, it will be Matt Olson. As the Braves looking to make some noise here in the top of the first inning. Runner at first, 1 out, no score. (3-1). Missed high, ball 4. And for Marcell Ozuna, another walk. That's his 32nd walk this year.
He's been seeing the ball very well this year.
Might be the most impressive thing about his game here in 2025.
Yeah, how calm he's been at the plate. Started off so hot. But the walks, the pitch recognition that he's been able to show this year has been pretty impressive.
He's walked more than any other player in the National League. Here's Matt Olson. Left-on-left matchup and a ball low and outside. Matt has had some success in this ballpark. In fact, a few years ago, he put one in the river. Hit one over those bleachers in right, put one right into the Allegheny. And the Braves are looking for a base hit of any kind right here that could drive in Riley from second. No score, top of the first. Olson, it's a pop fly, shallow left, coming in Pham, going out Triolo, and it's Triolo's ball. He's the shortstop, making the catch right at the edge of the shade before he stepped into the sunshine in left field. And 2 down.
It's a bit different reading balls up here, right, Ben?
Very different.
I was waiting, too, on that one.
Well,
it looked like a fly ball to left field.
It did. You know, this is a high vantage point.
Yep.
And early in a series here, or some of these other high press boxes, you might need an inning or two to get your depth perception down. Here's Eli White. Pitch on the way to Eli, misses low and inside. Yeah, especially that first game. And the last time you called a game, it was in a spring training stadium. So much higher than the last place you called a game.
Yeah, I was probably halfway down. No, this is a great view.
Yeah, we bring our range finders on the road, and we like to shoot the distances to the plate from these press boxes. There's the 1-0 pitch. Eli White swings and misses. This is one of the furthest booths from the plate that we have. We're about 70 yards from the plate. And as we sit here in the visiting radio booth, but we've got the best view in the ballpark. Up high and looking at the city off in the backdrop. Gorgeous scenery here in Pittsburgh. Here's the 1-1. Eli swings and misses. That curveball low and in fooled him in a 1-2 count.
Yeah, on these pitches with Falter on the mound, you know, I was talking earlier about him coming inside with his fastball, even though it's only 91 to 92. He's able to get those swings and misses on those balls just down and in to righties because it still comes out of the hand as like a heater, and so it makes it very deceptive.
1-2 to White. He bounced that one. Count even at 2. looking for a clutch base hit here early. We're in the top of the first. Braves got a single by Riley, a walk for Olson, or rather for Ozuna, and then a pop out by Olson. So they're first and second, 2 down, and a 2-2 count on Eli White. Falter brings it. White fouls one back. Trying to give an early lead to Bryce Elder. He'll be on the mound in the bottom of the first inning, as he'll be facing Cruz, Reynolds, and McCutchen. Game 1 in this series of 3, just a 3-game road trip here in Pittsburgh, and then right back home to see the Nationals next week. 2-2 on Eli White. Here it is from Falter. And White takes a cold third strike. Slider pierced the inside corner. And that ends the top of the first inning. So the Braves got something going, but couldn't get the big base hit to drive in a run. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Braves nothing, and the Pirates coming up when we come back.
Spring has sprung, Braves fans, and baseball is finally back.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Introducing baseball's all-new and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Great to have you with us on a Friday night alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram with you. No scoring to the bottom of the first inning. Bryce Elder on the mound tonight. He's facing O'Neill Cruz, Brian Reynolds, and Andrew McCutchen in the bottom of a scoreless first inning. Climbing in, O'Neill Cruz, 6'7" center fielder. Here's the pitch on the way to him. That'll be swung on, fouled back. The leather for Atlanta, Matt Olson at first base. Ozzie Albies is at second. Nick Allen at shortstop. And Austin Riley mans the odd corner. In the outfield for the Braves, Eli White in left. Michael Harris patrolling center. Stuart Fairchild manning right field. Ball low and inside. Sean Murphy is the catcher, and on the mound, the 25-year-old right-hander Bryce Elder. Won't be 25 much longer. He turns 26 here in a few days. Offering on the way. That'll miss low. Elder having a really good stretch of starts here lately. He's 6'2". He's 220 pounds out of Decatur, Texas, and went to the University of Texas. And through 6 starts this season, he's 2-1 with a 5.06 ERA. But he's won his last 2, including his last start, a victory over the Dodgers. And the Braves have won his last 4 starts. He's been very good. Here's the 2-1 to Cruz. Hard hit ball off the glove of Ozzie and trickling into right field. That was a bullet off the bat of O'Neill Cruz. And Ozzie threw his glove up. I don't know if he even saw it.
I flinched.
Which is really saying something from all the way up here. That was 118 miles an hour off the bat by Cruz. That's some bat speed right there, Charlie.
Well, I saw Ozzie's reaction. That ball caught him almost. You don't really expect a ball to come off that hard first play of the game. Yeah, that was smoked.
Brian Reynolds sends one to second. Ozzie to Allen. Allen to Olson, double play. And that was just as fast. A 4-6-3 double play. Nice play to wipe the bags clean. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
No score in the bottom of the first inning, and Charlie, that's exactly what you look for with Bryce Elder on the mound. If he gets in trouble, somebody gets on base. Next thing you know, a good sinker, and he gets the ground ball he's looking for. There's a called strike.
Yeah, I mean, he's at the top of the league in ground balls induced, and what better way the very next pitch to get a 4-6-3 double play.
A 1-up and into Andrew McCutcheon. That sinker's been such a good pitch for him here lately. If you're looking for the key in these last 4 starts that have been so good, a slightly different grip in his sinker. There's the ball low and outside. And you couple that, Charlie, with his slider, and he's really had some batters off balance.
You know, and that's the thing. He's able to command those pitches, and when he does, he gets ahead, and guys want to jump on him early. But when the ball's down, it sinks late. And another thing about Bryce, he has a low extension, and so it makes those balls sink a little bit more.
Offering on the way, and a ground ball out to third. Riley secures, zips it across the diamond, and that's out number 3. Elder quickly blitzes through the Pirates in the bottom of the first inning. We head to the top of the second. No score.
With the crack of the bat.
Will you be okay for the show Saturday?
Yep. Look, ZocDoc has a ton of in-network doctors who can see me this week.
This week?
Reviews say Dr. Okami has a great bedside manner. Or Dr. Stafford. Patients say he never rushes appointments and has an opening today.
You should rush to his office.
And booked.
Now I need ZocDoc to find an ear doctor.
You've got options. Book on ZocDoc today.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home run. Use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when...
Get the latest Braves news while you work every weekday between 10 and 2 with Nick Cellini and me, Chris Domino, on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and The Fan app.
No score into the top of the second inning. Braves and the Pirates coming to you from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Had that late game last night. Braves won 5-4 in 11 innings over the Reds. That game ended at 10:27 last night. And by the time we got to the airport, hopped on the charter, flew up to Pittsburgh. Heads hit pillows about 3 o'clock this morning. And a 6:40 game tonight. Pitch on the way to Sean Murphy. And he takes the ball low and inside from Bailey Falter. As the crow flies about 515 miles from this ballpark to Truist Park in Atlanta. So a lot of players sleeping in today and then making their way to the ballpark for this one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Murphy takes ball low and inside. It's Murphy, Harris, and Fairchild for the Braves in the top of the second. This is also the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Introduce you to our contestant after the 2-0 pitch. And here it is from Bailey Falter. Murphy takes the ball low and outside. If the Braves steal a base this inning, Chris Pilgrim will win $250 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. 3-0 to Murphy. Taking high ball 4. There's a good start here on the top of the second. That'll send Murphy down to first base and bring Michael Harris up to the plate. Michael was instrumental in the success the Braves had in that series over Cincinnati. He had a big night last night. 3 hits, including the RBI triple. No score, top of the second. Pitch from Falter. And a called strike. Went with a first pitch fastball. Got it over. About 92 with a heater. Falter out of the stretch here. He's got an interesting windup that he just came out of. Nothing in one as Harris awaits. And the pitch on the way. Harris spanks one in the air to left field. Pham drifting. He's under it. Makes the catch in deep left. And one out in the top of the second inning. Watching Falter from the stretch, everything looks normal. That windup, he almost looks like a guard in a basketball game on defense. He's got his feet shoulder width apart. He's bent at the knees, almost like he's ready to go left to right. Kind of has a squat motion and then goes into that delivery. And again, the Braves seeing Falter for the first time in a few seasons. 1 on, 1 gone for Stuart Fairchild, and there's a called strike. Fairchild getting the nod tonight. We saw him as a pinch runner a handful of times in that last series with Cincinnati. Got it at bat. And it was his first at bat in a while. But now in there as a starter this evening. 0-1 to Fairchild, and he gets into one. High in the air to deep left field. Pham to the warning track, throws up the glove and makes the catch just shy of the wall. Stewart just missed sending one out of here. Had the wind behind him as it's blowing out to center field now and hit one right on the barrel.
Yeah, that was a great swing, and being able to stay on a mistake slider down the middle, that's the pitch that gets hit hard and far, and I feel like maybe if Fairchild's in there a little bit more, he might be able to clip that one out. But it gets pretty deep out there to left field. He still put a really good swing on that ball.
Yeah, he did. There's Nick Allen, who bats ninth. Allen takes a called strike. The role that Fairchild is in right now, where he's getting this opportunity, that's a role that you played for a handful of teams. What's it like when you get your name called, you're in the lineup that night?
Well, you know, you feel like there is a little bit of pressure, but the great thing is it's a hard game, and as long as you prepare.
One sent down the right field line, slicing foul.
If you can prepare like you're playing every single day, whatever happens on the field happens. It's hard to, want and expect results. But I feel like the results come from the preparation. You want to get hits. You want to do well. You want to, help your team out. But you just have to own the situation and do the best you can.
It's a well-earned start for him tonight. Talking about Fairchild. 0-2 to Nick Allen. Missed tie 1-2.
Easier said than done, though.
Yeah, I bet.
Because when you get your name called on to go and play, it's been over a couple weeks for him. He got his at bat last night. A tough at bat against May.
Yes.
And still had a good at bat, a really good at bat off of him. So those are 2 good at bats for him in a row, and that's nice to see.
1-2 to Allen. Fouled off over the Braves dugout into the lower bowl of the stadium. The left fielder Pham still battling the sunshine out there in deep left and left center. Center fielder Cruz is in the shade. So almost the entire field in the shade now. Deepest part of the yard is actually left center field, where it's 410, and that mini triangle out there in the gap in left center. Straightaway center field, it's 399. 1-2 high, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you pull for everybody, Ben. We pull for everybody on the field. When you see a guy like Stuart Fairchild getting a chance to play and then having it bat like that, it just makes me feel better. Like, makes me feel good for him too.
Yeah, good point.
To see a really good swing, being ready to hit as well.
2-2 to Allen, and he'll send one foul into the seats down the right field line. Well, I'm sure he would have liked a different result, but at the same time, you gain confidence from a swing like that. You're probably thrilled at your next opportunity to get up there.
No, absolutely. And then again, being able to be on go in the box, not being passive, and then being able to square a ball up that's, a missed pitch down the middle of the plate. That's a great thing, and it's great to see.
2-2 to Allen. Good swing. Fouled back a slider. Count remains 2-2.
And it's great for the coaches as well. Snit has a job to do to be able to, change the lineup every now and then, and for him to be able to see Fairchild go in there and have a great first at bat, that's got to make him feel better, I'm sure.
No score, top of the second. This will be the 37th pitch of the game for Bailey Falter. Runner at first, 2 down. And the 2-2 to Nick Allen. He swings and hits one in the air to center field. Coming in Cruz, and he's able to sprint inward to it, make a chest-high catch. And there's out number 3. So the Braves got a leadoff walk and some hard hit balls after that, but nothing to show for it. We head to the bottom of the second, no score.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com. Morgan & Morgan.
Take a hack at guessing.
Reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Scoreless game into the bottom of the second inning. Braves and Pirates from PNC Park. Great to have you with us, alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer, engineer, and also the great photographer, Jonathan Chadwick. That was a great shot he just took of skyline of Pittsburgh in between innings. Ben Ingram here with you. You made it through the week, made it into the weekend, and glad you can kick your feet up and listen to the Braves and the Pirates tonight. This is a Pirates team that has dropped 7 in a row and 10 of their last 11. And a big change for the Pirates here in the last 24 hours is their manager, Derek Shelton, was fired yesterday, so they made him walk the plank. There's a ball low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Shelton was in his 6th season managing the Pirates, and their pirate ship was riddled with holes here in the last few weeks. That'll be swung on and missed by Joey Bart at a 1-1 count.
That was good. Walk the plank, Pirates.
I mean,
all right.
You got to use some imagery there.
Wow, that was good. Now I get why you're so good, all right?
Got to have fun with it.
I love it.
There's a 1-1 on the way to Joey Bart, and he'll swing and miss. Taking over at the helm is Don Kelly. He was their bench coach. He was promoted to manager, and he is a Pittsburgh native. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Bart. Check swing. They appeal. He did go for strike 3. Good-looking slider that time. First strikeout of the game for Bryce Elder. And 1 down here in the second inning. For Kelly, he grew up in Pittsburgh. He played high school ball here. He played college ball in Pittsburgh at Point Park University. His brother-in-law is longtime Pirate Neil Walker. And over the course of his 9-year big league career, he played here for a season. So he's played high school ball, college ball, pro ball in Pittsburgh, and now managing in Pittsburgh. And it's Don Kelly, 45 years old, taking over as the manager of the Pirates. There's a called strike on Key Brian Hayes.
Wonder how many times that has happened for somebody to kind of come through the system that way, all the way.
Right.
It's pretty impressive.
And to do it all in your hometown.
Exactly. Well, good for him. Wonder how many family members he has here tonight. Or nobody to stay away. Let him enjoy it.
That's right. It's ball low and outside. Yeah, you get a job like that, you might have to set some parameters. 2 balls and a strike. No score, bottom of the second. Here's the 2-1 from Elder. Good-looking slider, swung on, missed. Well, honestly, it's kind of the same for Snit anytime the Braves play here, because his wife, Ronnie, has lots of family in this area, lots of siblings. So when Snit comes, a lot of time Ronnie comes as well, and they have lots of family here. There's a swing and a miss by Hayes, and he goes down looking at the sinker. And 2 down. So they're looking sharp here early.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw Brian and Ronnie earlier at the hotel, and she was about to leave to go see family and some friends, and he said, yeah, I'll drop her off, and I'll see her on the plane after Sunday. That was pretty funny.
No score. Here's Matt Gorski. He'll take a ball low and outside. Bryce Elder, as I mentioned, 2-1 this season, a 5.06 ERA, coming off a nice performance against the Dodgers. Got a win over L.A. 1-0, check swing. He went after that slider in a 1-1 count. And what a confidence booster that last start must have been for Elder. 5 innings, just giving up 2 runs on 4 hits to L.A. and picking up the win. There's a swing and a miss at a slider. And out of the chute tonight, the sinker and slider combo has been electric for Elder.
Yeah, he's going after hitters. He's going after them early. And it's tough, honestly, here early on in the game with the backdrop being bright.
1-2 low and outside.
It's tougher for, I feel like, hitters to pick up the spin on the baseball. When the field, even though it's more shaded now, but when the backdrop is brighter, that's when pitchers have to attack.
2-2 launched down the right field line, slicing towards the corner, and a foul ball. Over the sidewall and into the seats. Do it again with a 2-2 count on Gorski.
But you can definitely tell when a guy's in a good rhythm and a good feel. And as we've all seen, when Bryce works quicker, I feel like it's better for him. He kind of has a better rhythm, a better flow, and he just kind of goes after hitters. It doesn't matter what pitch it is, and just attacks, and he's painting the corners. That's what he does best.
He continues that good rhythm with a 2-2 pitch. And he missed inside there with a sinker. Bryce has seen the Pirates twice in his career. Both of those appearances were in 2023. So a couple of years since he's faced this lineup. 3-2 fouled off by Gorski. And that season, he got 1 win, 1 loss. And his 1 career loss against the Pirates was in this ballpark in 2023 when he allowed 5 runs over 5 innings. But he's looking sharp as the butcher's blade here early tonight. Looking to strike out the side. 3-2 on Gorski, and the pitch on the way from Elder. Fouled back. Just did touch the slider to hang alive. 4 seasons in the big leagues for Elder. An All-Star 2 years ago. And tonight his 58th Major League appearance. Again, the 3-2. Take a hike. He swings and misses at a slider, and Bryce strikes out the side. He's out to a really quick start. See if the Braves can get him some run support. We'll go to the top of the 3rd. No score.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Accidentes de auto, caídas y resbalón, lesiones en el trabajo, casos que valen montón. No pagas si no ganas en abogados.com. Morgan y Morgan, la firma más grande de lesiones son. Han ganado un montón.
¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Every game night is a chance to...
Charlie Culberson.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint,
brand hot sauce. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Back to the top of the order to Ozzie Albies. He's 0-for-1 with a pop-out. And he'll take a ball inside from Bailey Falter. It's Albies, Riley, and Ozuna here in the top of the third inning for the Braves. It's something cooking in the first inning with that portion of the order up and left a few men stranded on base. 1-0 to Chopper out short. Taken on the second hop by Triolo. Wings it across the diamond, one down. One out for Austin Riley. As we've discussed, the Braves trying to fight and claw their way back to 500. This is their third try at it. Braves started the season 0-7. Fought their way back to a 14-15 record, only to lose the next day in Colorado. There's a called strike. That was on April 30th. And then they were 17-18 at one point in that Red Series and lost the next day. And today they are 18-19, hoping that this is the night that it all clicks. As the ball popped up towards foul territory, first base side, and running into the screen over there, Gorski. He's out of room. And an 0-2 count on Riley. And if you could accomplish that tonight, Charlie, you'd look at the rest of this series and say, okay, we've checked that box. Now we have 2 games left against the last place team and an opportunity to pick up a few more wins and go home with a winning record.
Yeah, and I feel like they do that. They get a win tonight. Now they're back to 0-0. 0-0 on the season. They're back to even, but, you know, they've been grinding and they've been doing well lately.
0-2 pitch, misses high and outside.
But they've been having a lot of good wins along the way, too. And even last night, you know, I was watching the game from home, and, you know, I was watching it with my son Ace, and being able to see Drake come in and get the walk-off hit. Like, those are great wins and great moments.
Riley takes the ball high. Well, and it's more of what we've seen. They're now 4-0 in extra inning games this year. It's a gritty bunch.
4-0 in extra inning games, and what the bullpen's been able to do in those extra inning games, limit every team to no runs, is pretty impressive with that guy starting on second base.
Yeah, great point. 2-2, and Riley hits one way up into the air, left side of the infield on this pop-up. Triolo, the shortstop, waits on it to come down, and it does into his glove for out number 2. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate, and that's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for both teams. Falter back to work. Ozuna takes a called strike. Ozuna walked in the first inning, one of 2 walks for Falter. Falter has 1 strikeout tonight. 0-1, turned on, sent foul, bouncing into the Pirates' dugout. By the way, that 1 strikeout that Falter has to Eli White, that should come with an asterisk, shouldn't it?
It should, yeah. It's hard to see where the ball comes across home plate at from way up here, but we all see it when you see it on TV in the replay. That was a tough one.
Pretty low, huh? 0-2 to Ozuna, misses high, 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough too whenever you, as a hitter, are seeing the ball pretty well. As you know, Eli's been swinging the bat very well lately and seeing the ball. And he sees that ball down out of the hand, and he takes it, and he's thinking, great take, and then strike 3. So that's just part of it.
1-2, and a weak ground ball to second base. Adam Frazier to his left is able to glove it and send it to first base. And the Braves go down 1-2-3 in the top of the third inning. We advance to the bottom of the inning. Still no score in Pittsburgh.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. You all know that my friends at Georgia.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Lowe's knows to bring your vision to life, it's important to find the right color. That's why MyLowe's Rewards members get a free paint or exterior stain sample to test your look and find the perfect color to confidently refresh your space. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid in-store only, 5/8 through 5/14. Limit 1 per customer while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See associate for details. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
The pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
No score here in Pittsburgh. Bryce Elder back out there for his third inning of work, facing Frazier, Pham, and Triolo. His first pitch to Frazier is going to miss. 1 ball and no strikes on the Pirates' 7-0 hitter. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Game 1 in this series. There's a called strike on the inside corner. We were talking about the Pirates' woes as they've dropped 7 in a row. And where they have been particularly weak is at the plate. There's a 1-1 pitch. That'll be fouled off into the seats. Entering this series, they're second to last in the league in runs. They've hit the fewest home runs in the league. They're last in slugging. And here's a number that really favors Bryce Elder. We've seen 1 double play already. They've hit into more double plays than any team in the National League. Swing and a miss at a slider low and in, and a 1-2 count. So you feel like with that statistic going against the Pirates and Bryce Elder being a sinker ball pitcher, somebody gets on base, you got a good shot to turn 2 multiple times tonight.
We got the right guy on the mound tonight.
1-2, looked like a good slider, but he doesn't get the call.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great recipe for success for the Braves and for Bryce. Well, all those numbers that you just called out, that definitely works in Elder's favor.
2-2 and a ground ball weakly to first. Olsen gloves, underhand feed to the bag. Elder's there, and a 3-1 put out for the first out here in the 3rd inning. I wouldn't say that I was expecting the Pirates to come out and lead the league in home runs, but they've got some boppers in there. I just didn't expect it to be last. You think about Cruz and McCutcheon and Bart, Hayes. They just have not had the power surge that maybe you'd expect. Offering on the way, deep drive to right field. That's going to send Fairchild to the wall, and wouldn't you know it, a home run into the seats in right field. The second we were talking about the fact that they had a hard time with the power this year, they send one out of here. Alexander Canario with a home run. And it's now 1-0 Pirates. Went the opposite way over the right field wall. That is Canario's 2nd home run of the season. And a 1-0 lead for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 3rd. Brings Jared Triolo to the plate, and there's a called strike.
Sometimes you have to tip your cap. First pitch slider away, and a righty to be able to take a full swing and hit it opposite field. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. It wasn't the worst pitch ever either.
Called strike on Triolo, 0-2. That homer traveled 346 feet. And a home run in 19 of 30 ballparks in the big leagues. 2 a little bit low.
And Canario came in for Tommy Pham, didn't he?
He did. Pitch on the way to Triolo. And a ball low and inside. He entered the game and hit one out of here. 2-2 on Triolo. Here it is from Elder. It's the outside corner. Paddle boat passing by on the other side of the bleachers in the Allegheny. Tooting its horn at us. 3-2. Ground ball up to first. Nice out by Matt Olson. He'll take it to the bag for the out. And 2 down. Matt's been pretty busy over there at first base. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. 1-0 Pirates. Back to the top of the order now to O'Neal Cruz. And Cruz takes the first pitch strike. Cruz singled in the first inning. There's a called strike. Hit one 118 miles an hour off the bat. Had flames coming off that thing as it whizzed by Ozzie Albies. But then he was on the front end of a 4-6-3 double play. 0-2 is outside, 1-2.
I mean, it almost doesn't seem fair how guys hit the ball that hard. You see balls at 118 on the ground. I mean, that was head high. If it didn't hit Ozzie's glove, it might have hit the fence.
1-2 low and in. It has some pop in it.
I mean, 6'7", 240 pounds. Yeah, it's a big guy in the box. I bet Ozzie's ready this time.
Might take a step back or two. 2-2 low and in, 3-2.
I mean, he is ready out there. It looks like he's down a little bit lower, but you got to be all the infielders are back there on the outfield grass, just about.
I don't blame him at all. 3-2 pitch, and he fights one off foul.
He's probably saying something to Matt over there at first base too. You know, Ozzie's always smiling, is always talking, and carrying on conversations with the infielders beside him, but you know he's saying something about that swing.
Payoff from Elder. Hard hit ball to second. This time Ozzie's got it. Sends it over to first. And that's out number 3. But a home run from Canario puts the Pirates on the board. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 Pittsburgh.
When the game's on the line.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Great moments in baseball.
It'll be Olsen, White, and Murphy coming up for the Braves. A home run by Alexander Canario as the Pirates on the board. It was his second home run of the year. Solo shot there in the 3rd inning. Now the Braves looking to answer here in the 4th. First pitch to Matt Olson. And a first pitch slider misses low. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Time called. A ball's gotten loose over in right center field. So O'Neal Cruz goes to pick it up and tosses it into the seats beyond the right center field wall. That's a really cool area they have out there in the outfield with obviously the stands, but also just beyond that, the sidewalk that runs alongside the Allegheny River. And their entrances to the ballpark out there off the river. 1-0 to Olsen. And Matt sends one up the first base line. Gloved by the first baseman, Gorski. And he carries it to the bag, puts his right foot on the corner of the bag for out number 1. Thus far, just the one hit for the Braves. Braves got a single from Austin Riley in the first inning. That has been it off of Bailey Falter. And the thing about that, Charlie, only one strikeout, lots of contact, but just one base hit.
Yeah, it's a guy that's not going to overpower you either, and he's just missing barrels right now.
Eli White takes a called strike.
You know, he's mixing it up. You know, fastballs are typically up at the top of the zone. Sliders are down. He's coming in again to righties, so he's expanding their eyesight.
0-1 to White, and a pop-up. Left field, down the line, going back Triolo, the shortstop. He'll be called off by Canario. And the left fielder's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough with a guy like Falter on the mound. Again, he doesn't throw super hard, but with the extension and him throwing those fastballs at the top of the zone, you want to be above the baseball as a hitter because he does have good ride to the fastball, but he's throwing the slider pretty good and commanding it, somewhat downing into righties, and then you want to be under that pitch, so it's almost like you have to back off and pick one of those pitches to go after.
0-2 to Sean Murphy. There's a called strike. And that might take 2 or 3 at-bats before you really zero in on that, huh? If ever.
And sometimes 2 or 3 at-bats, and now the guy's into the 7th inning, so it can be tough, but if you can take away one pitch and stick with it and not miss it, that's what can knock him out of the game.
0-1 inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-0 Pirates as we're at the top of the 4th. Base is empty, 2 down, and the pitch on the way from Falter to Murphy. Takes a big, vicious swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-2.
That one looked a little weird. Like his hand came off the bat or something.
He swings hard, doesn't he?
He swings very hard, and I know he probably wanted that pitch back. Fastball down the middle, but maybe he'll leave a cookie over the middle right here.
1-2, check swing, fouled off. If you put an axe in Murphy's hand and let him have that same swing, I think he could break down an oak tree in about 3 hacks.
Probably a few in one swing, too.
He swings so hard. 7 homers on the season for Murphy. And the 1-2. Check swing, and he did go, and a called 3rd strike. Second strikeout of the game for Falter. Braves go down 1-2-3. They've had nothing going tonight. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Pirates.
Spring in the South means a few good things. The return of baseball, good times, and Vidalia onions from Schumann Farm.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable by leading the way in innovative regenerative medicines to help people with chronic medical conditions. Learn more.
Download the Fan app now.
1-0 Pirates entering the bottom of the 4th inning. They got a home run from Alexander Canario. And that has been the only tally of the game. Both of these pitchers, Elder and Falter, have been solid. And Elder will try to keep him quiet here in the bottom of the 4th. He'll face Reynolds, McCutcheon, and Bart. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Reynolds 0 for 1. He digs in. First pitch to him. His ball up and in. This is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. And Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. More on that deal after the 1-0 pitch to Reynolds. And he'll take a call strike. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. 1-1 from Elder. Low and inside, 2 balls and a strike.
I need to run my cars through there.
Yeah, you do. We'll get you taken care of. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Reynolds sends one foul to the first base line. And a 2-2 count. Well, this will be 2 straight road trips for you. We got this series here in Pittsburgh. Head home for 4. Then the next road trip to Boston and Washington. You'll be with us again. 2-2 low and outside. So seeing some good ballparks here in your first couple of road trips.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anything cool about Boston and Fenway up in the box?
It's pretty nice.
Okay.
Well, first off, it's a lot closer than where we are right now.
Yeah, I bet.
There's a called third strike. Good slider on the inside corner to Reynolds. 4th strikeout of the game by Bryce Elder.
He did not like that call, did he?
Not at all. And he lets Dan Bellino, home plate umpire, know about it. Yeah, that next trip we go to Fenway, and obviously it doesn't matter where you are in Fenway. It's an amazing ballpark, so much history. But I think you'll love the booth there. It feels like you're right on top of home plate. Always fun to work that ballpark. Andrew McCutchen swings and misses, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I had a relative of mine played back in the 40s with the Red Sox, so it's kind of cool to look up the history. And his name was Leon Culberson. It's easy to say. It's played with Ted Williams in the 40s, so it's pretty cool.
That is amazing. Culberson took a strike, McCutchen took a strike. I remember asking you about him in your playing days. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And McCutchen takes ball low and outside. Because at first I thought it might be your grandfather, but it wasn't your grandfather, was it?
No, it was not. A few of the baseball cards I had, it said my grandfather. I think it makes for a better story.
Right.
My grandfather's cousin played back in the 40s with the Red Sox for 6 seasons. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to have that connection with him.
1-0 Pirates. Bottom of the 4th. Pitch to McCutchen. And that's outside. 3-2.
I'll tell you what. Watching Andrew McCutchen still play and still produce, even though he's not old, he's just been playing for such a long time.
3-2, and he pops one a mile high to shallow left. Coming in, Eli White. Now this drifts towards medium depth left field. Makes the catch. 2 down. That'll bring Joey Bart up to the plate. Elder searching for his second 1-2-3 inning. Told you before the game that Bart is an Atlanta native. He's from Buford. Went to Buford High School and was selected by Tampa Bay coming out of high school. There's a called strike. Didn't sign. Went to Georgia Tech. And his junior season, he was the Johnny Bench Award winner as the nation's best collegiate catcher.
2nd overall pick. He had a chance to work out with Joe in the offseason one time, and he was a
1-0 fouled off.
He was a good dude. It's actually my last offseason, 2 off seasons ago when I was pitching down at Maven in Atlanta. And he caught me one time, and just seeing him work and being able to talk to him. And it was honestly, it's great to see guys have success. But then when you have guys that you know from, the same area that you're from to have success, it's even better, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a called strike, 1-2. Well, there is a Pittsburgh connection. His father, Tommy, was actually drafted by the Pirates in the 29th round of the 1979 draft. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he froze him. Good looking sinker on the outside corner. And Bart goes down looking. So a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th for Bryce Elder. We played 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Got to get the bats cooking. It's 1-0 Pirates.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa. If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Pirates into the top of the 5th inning. Braves will send up 7-8-9 with Harris, Fairchild, and Allen. Bryce Elder just turned in a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th inning. That means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off the best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Gorgeous night. Clear skies over Pittsburgh this evening. Michael Harris digging in. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. First pitch to Harris, going to be fouled back. All the bridges that span the North Shore over into downtown Pittsburgh are yellow bridges, matching the color scheme of not just the Pirates, but the city itself. All the athletic teams here in Pittsburgh have the same color scheme, which matches the city of Pittsburgh flag. 0-1 pitch, a strike on the inside corner. Pretty easy to be a Pittsburgh sports fan. Just wear black and gold. You're good for any event.
That's right. And it's still crazy. It's a night game, and it's still bright out there. And even though the game's going kind of quick, it is a beautiful sight.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Harrison's one foul. Yeah, all the sunlight reflecting off the buildings in downtown Pittsburgh and shining on the river. And a waxing gibbous moon hanging high right over center field. That looks like it'd be on a postcard tonight. Really pretty backdrop. 1-0 Pirates in the top of the 5th. And the 0-2 pitch on the way to Harris. Michael takes the ball high, 1-2.
So not only is Falter, commanding the fastball inside the righties, he's doing the same thing to lefties. Those first 2 fastballs were painted in to Mike.
1-2 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And it just goes to show how accurate that number is that you brought up before the game about his starts here versus being on the road.
Yeah, there's something about it with guys being able to perform better at certain parks. And, there's something to it. He's obviously comfortable here at this park.
1-2 to Harris. And he spoiled a slider foul.
But again, you don't have to throw that hard. And for all the young guys out there, too, it's not really about how hard you throw. It's about being able to throw the ball where you want to throw it.
1-2 to Harris is high. Well, that's what Falter's done better than anything tonight. His location's been very good.
Maybe that's some Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine stuff right there.
Right.
Just miss a barrel.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Falter versus Harris. And the 2-2 offering in the air towards deep left center field. Cruz over to his right. He settles under it, and he's got it for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. Yeah, lots of contact by the Braves tonight. Falter has just 2 strikeouts, and he's walked a pair. But he's given up just 1 base hit. And with all the contact the Braves have made, no holes to be found anywhere. Ball low and into Stuart Fairchild. In fact, the closest the Braves have been to scoring tonight was Fairchild's deep fly out to left field back in the 2nd inning. One out of Fairchild, low and inside. One run on 2 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. Hitters count, 2-0 pitch. Outside ball 3. Well, trailing by just 1 run, you'll take a walk, especially when the man is Fairchild.
Yeah, and it's really, really good at bat, too, so far by Stewart. You know, not being too anxious to swing the bat up there.
There's a call. Strike 3-1.
You know, sometimes we talked about it earlier. You know, some guys you want to go out there and do too much. You don't get a chance to play a lot. You want to go out there and produce right away, and you start swinging at everything. But he's done a good job so far being able to stay within the zone.
3-1. He swings and pops one up towards first base. Over into foul territory goes Gorky, and he makes the catch walking across the chalk line.
But then again, the timing. It's hard to replicate, you know, live at bats when you're not playing every day. The best that you can do is just be ready to hit on pitches in the zone.
2 up and 2 down. 11 in a row sat down by Falter. That goes back to the leadoff walk in the 2nd inning to Murphy. There's a ground ball up the middle, past the mound, past second, past the diving Adam Frazier. And a base hit into center field. And that ends that streak of consecutive batters sat down by Falter. And the Braves have their first base hit since the 1st inning.
Now talk about a run. Talk about getting a run now. No run so far. 11 straight batters sat down by Falter, and then next pitch, base hit. Just talk it into existence.
That's right. If that's the case, about time for Ozzie to go deep, huh?
Home run Ozzie. He is really good versus lefties.
Swinging it from the right side. First pitch to Ozzie Albies. Check swing. The appeal, and he didn't go, says first base umpire Clint Bondrak. Well, the home run that the Pirates hit, that was from Canario in the 3rd inning. We mentioned that it traveled 346 feet. That was to right field. That's been the only run of the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ozzie with a ground ball out to short to his left Triolo. Gloves, feeds to second. They get the force out of the incoming Allen for out number 3. And we'll finish that thought when we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Nothing happening for the Braves. We're halfway home. 1-0 Pirates.
From joyful occasions.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
This spring at Ross, savings are in the air.
Yes!
And on the latest fashion.
Yes!
Even on outdoor decor. And pet clothes and toys, too. Save 20 to 60% off other retailers' prices at Ross.
Let's see if we can figure out.
New Buck Belue Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Bryce Elder and the Braves trailing 1-0 into the bottom of the 5th inning as Ke'Bryan Hayes leads off for Pittsburgh. And Hayes takes the ball low and outside. Telling you about the home run that Canario hit in the 3rd inning. Traveled 346 feet. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Hayes. There's a called strike. That wasn't near as far as Stuart Fairchild's fly out to left field. Fairchild's fly out went 363 feet. But not out of the ballpark. There's a called strike. In fact, the ball that Fairchild hit would have been a home run in 12 of 30 ballparks, just not this one.
That's amazing. It is kind of crazy, though. But it's awesome that every park is different in dimensions. When you think about basketball, every court's the same. Football, every field's the same dimensions. But baseball, it's just different. But it does make it very unique to the city, to the layout, the bullpens, the stands. Everything's different.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he gets a wave and a miss at a slider. And that's the 6th strikeout for Bryce Elder. Meanwhile, Bryce just goes out there, continues to get some swings and misses. His sinker and slider tonight have both been very sharp.
I tell you what, watching pitchers when they're throwing the ball very well, it's art, right? It's a craft to be able to throw these pitches in the spot that they want to throw them to. It's pretty awesome to see.
Matt Gorski takes a called strike.
To be able to repeat a delivery, different pitches, everything looks the same. And when somebody's going well, it definitely shows.
0-1 in for a strike, 0-2.
Even from this high up.
Well, if it looks pretty good from this height, it looks really good down there. 0-2 sent foul over by the Pirates dugout. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Braves. Braves have stranded 4. Pirates haven't stranded anyone. Elder in search of another strikeout. 0-2. And a fly ball out towards right center field. Michael Harris to his left. Over to his right, Stuart Fairchild. This will be Stewart's ball. And Stewart and Michael right there together in right center, and 2 down. Folks, did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? They make that stuff with peppers and vinegar and salt and the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
What a slogan. Buy you some.
Buy you some. B-A-Y-O-U. Buy you some. Here's Adam Frazier. He'll take a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Elder's 1-0 and a fly ball to right field. Coming in Fairchild, going out Ozzie Albies. Fairchild slides, and he squeezes with a feet-first slide. Terrific play defensively, and that's out number 3. Another good inning for Bryce Elder. We advance to the top of the 6th, 1-0 Pirates.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top-quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. The A in Chick-fil-A is...
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable by leading the way in innovative regenerative medicines to help people with chronic medical conditions. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And the
play by Stuart Fairchild will be our truest play of the game. Here comes the first pitch from Falter to Austin Riley. And he takes a called strike. Yeah, that catch by Stuart Fairchild, our truest play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. 0-1 to Riley. A little bit low, 1-1. If the Braves hit a home run this inning, our contestant, Misty Rowell, will win $3,550. Need a run of any kind, but especially a homer. Here's the 1-1 to Riley. He swings and misses at a sinker. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. So we're pulling for Misty Rowell in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Riley 1 for 2 with a single. 1-2 is high. 2-2.
If he can take that same swing he did in the first inning, lift it a little bit, we'll make Misty a pretty happy person tonight.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Riley hits one a mile high on the right side of the infield. Frazier waiting on this thing to come down, and as he makes the catch, Riley was running right in front of him. So one down here in the 6th inning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Marcell Ozuna, the batter. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Only 2 hits for the Braves tonight. Ozuna bounces one out to third, and that's foul ball. Key Brian Hayes was going to his right, tried to take a stab at it, missed it, but it was foul. Ozuna had that game-winning base hit the other night versus the Reds. Altogether, he had 3 hits in that series. 0-1 pitch. There's a ball outside. Ozuna been stuck on 5 homers for a while. 1-1 from Falter. And Ozuna pops one up towards foul territory and out of play. The last homer for Marcell Ozuna was April the 26th at Arizona. And in the games he's played since then, he has had 43 at-bats without a home run.
Probably close to the longest of his career, I would imagine.
He has had 6 walks in that span. 1-2 pitch, popped up again towards foul territory, not a play on the first base side. Yeah, so it's been 11 games plus tonight since his last home run.
I'm sure he knows that as well. He probably wants to hit a home run. It's bound to happen. But with a guy like Falter, he's got to miss over the plate. He's commanding inside the righties all night.
1-2 pitch. And he swings and sends one in the air down the right field line, slicing foul and out of play again. Under the lights here in Pittsburgh. Sun setting off behind us over our right shoulders as we're sitting here in the visitors' radio booth. 1-0 Pirates in the top of the 6th. 1-2 to Ozuna. And he pops one up, shallow right field, going out Frazier and Gorski. This will be Gorski's ball. First baseman retreated into shallow right to catch the pop out. And 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. That golden hour sunlight reflecting off the buildings and windows. We got quite the reflection in our eyes right now, don't we?
Yeah, don't stare into the light. I need my glasses on.
No kidding. We got a reflection right in our eyes. Matt Olson trying to keep the Braves out of a 1-2-3 inning. Offering on the way to Matt. There's a called strike. Olson with a pop out to short and a ground out to first. Left on left matchup on the 0-1 pitch. Missed the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So even though Matt takes a lot of walks, he sees the ball very well. He sees a lot of pitches. Sometimes it's tough to go up there and swing early, even though these guys are getting ahead. But both sides are pitching very effective.
1-1, a swing and a miss to the slider.
Being able to see some more pitches, to be able to kind of extend the at bat, maybe to not give yourself up so quick. But sometimes that happens. You got to tip your cap if you just take a pitch. That's very hittable and down the middle.
1-2 from Falter, and a hack and a miss and a sinker away. So Falter with another 1-2-3 inning. That's his 3rd and 6 frames, and he doesn't give the Braves a sniff in the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the inning, still 1-0 Pirates.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
When Ram won its first Motor Trend Truck of the Year, it was celebrated. But after 7 times, what's left to say? The trophy speaks for itself. And now, so does the deal with Employee Pricing Plus. Stop by your local dealer today and take home a Ram truck. Ram, 7-time Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Nothing stops Ram. Offer valid on select 2024 and 2025 Rams for non-FCA employees and retirees. $200 admin fee applies. Not all buyers will qualify. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details. N6225. Ram is a registered trademark.
2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and of course the Fan app.
1-0 Pirates as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch swung on and fouled off by Alexander Canario, and he has the only run of the game, hit a home run in the 3rd inning. That is the only success they have had versus Bryce Elder tonight. Elder has 6 strikeouts, no walks. Trying to get a ball that he likes. He threw one back, got a new ball. Looked at it for about 2 seconds, threw it away 2. And now gets his 3rd baseball. This one seems to be one that he likes. 0-1 ground ball foul outside the bag at first. 0-2 on Canario, who bats 8th in their order.
Would it be weird to put your glasses on right now?
Well, that's the thing. We're getting this reflection off the buildings in the distance. And I think about where the glasses all together, it helps with the glare, but you can't see the ball being pitched. It's too dark down there. 0-2 low and outside. So I'm using my hand just to shield that one spot.
You're a ball player. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Exactly.
Shield the sun with your hand.
Yeah, it won't be much longer, and that glare will be out of our eyes. Small price to pay for the pretty view here high atop PNC Park. 1-2 pitch, a reach and a miss by Canario. Filthy slider strikes him out. 7 strikeouts now for Bryce Elder. So, Charlie, he's been doing his part tonight, hasn't he?
He sure has. And again, how well he worked so quickly, too. Getting the ball, making the pitch, getting the ball again. It's like that helps your defense out when a guy is able to attack the zone with all of his pitches, getting ground balls, striking guys out. It keeps the defense on.
Triolo takes a called strike.
But when a guy's able to mix up his pitches, command all of them for strikes, get swing and misses just off the plate, that's what you want to see.
0-1 low and outside. I bet on nights where you're playing the infield, and you played all over the place in your career, but on nights you're playing the infield, you loved or would have loved playing behind a guy like Elder.
Oh, absolutely.
1-1 pitch and a high towering fly ball to deep left. Eli White to the wall, and that disappears. Jared Triolo with a home run. It's the second homer of the night for the Pirates, and believe it or not, the homers have come from their number 8 and number 9 hitters. So the bottom of the order supplying the power for the Pirates, and they lead 2-0. And for Triolo, that is his first home run of the season. Just his second RBI. Two 2-0 Pirates. Back to the top of the order to O'Neal Cruz, who takes a called strike. Well, normally you enjoy playing behind a guy like that because of all the ground balls, but he gets stung there with the deep fly to left. 0-1 is outside. 1-1.
And it just shows you, facing these big league hitters, when you make a mistake up in the zone, especially a sinker, those balls get hit pretty far.
Cruz fouls one off. 1-2.
But he's pitched so well tonight, too. He's made so many really good pitches. Just 2 mistake pitches. That's it.
When you can live with a couple of solo homers. Braves just haven't given him any run support. 1-2, and he locked him up. Beautiful sinker to freeze Cruz. Another strikeout for Bryce Elder. He has 8 strikeouts in the game. And 2 outs here in the 6th inning for Brian Reynolds.
But a good sign right there to be able to give up that home run and then to be able to come back and attack O'Neal Cruz at the top of the order and freeze him on a sinker.
Brian Reynolds fouls one off. We'll see what the Braves want to do with Elder. There's no one throwing in the bullpen right now. Man, he could easily go a little bit deeper in this game. But if he were to go 6, 7 innings or more and give up just 2 solo homers with what he's done limiting walks and getting swing and miss stuff, that'd be a great outing. 0-1 pitch, low and outside.
Yeah, quality start. That's what pitchers want. They want to be able to go out there and give their team as many innings as possible, especially after a late travel day.
Line drive into right field by Reynolds. That'll be a 2-out single for Reynolds. Got a slider to his liking and put the barrel on it. 2-out single. Here comes Andrew McCutchen. Elder at 89 pitches. Just looking for one more out, get him through the 6th inning, and then see what the Braves bats can do in the top of the 7th. As it'll be White, Murphy, and Harris due up in the top of the 7th. Andrew McCutchen takes the first pitch strike. Elder brings it, and a foul ball. And quickly 0-2 on Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, 38 years old. In this game, he's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. 0-2 from Elder. And he hits a fly ball to deep center. Michael Harris going to go back, still back. Harris to the wall. That continues to carry, and it's a 2-run homer by McCutchen. Coming around third base now, Reynolds. He goes in standing. They're going to say that hit off the top of the wall and came back. I think the umpires want to get together on this. We'll see. Pirates dugout thought that it was gone. Either way, it's a run scored, and it appears it's just a double. That was right off the top of the center field wall and back into play.
It is amazing how that could happen. That happened the other night, right? Against the Braves?
Yes.
One of the guys on the other team hit a ball that went literally right off the corner of the top of the padding.
Came back in left field. Well, and on the other side of the wall is a grassy area, so more green. The wall is green, and the grassy area obviously green. And that hit right on the top of the wall. Couldn't tell if it hit that little berm out there with the bushes or hit the top of the wall. It was indeed off the top of the wall. Here's Bart. Bart swings and misses. Inyo de Los Santos now up and tossing for the Braves in the bullpen. It's 3-0 Pirates. That was RBI number 13 for McCutchen. There's a ball low and outside. One to Bart. Just off the plate with a slider. 2 runs have scored here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Pirates. And they lead 3-0. This all coming on a night where the Braves have been limited to no runs on just 2 hits. 2-1 low and outside. 3 balls and a strike. One from Elder. There's a good sinker over for a called strike. So the count 3-2. And Elder doing everything that he can to finish up Bart and get through this inning. He's at 97 pitches. De Los Santos starting to get warm out there in the bullpen. Now time called. And if he can't get Bart, the Braves might go ahead and pull the trigger out there and make the move. Elder focusing in on his target, Sean Murphy. Set right at the letters. A glance to second. 3-2 pitch. And he got a piece of a slider to foul it back.
It's crazy how things can somewhat turn pretty quick in a sense. Bryce only giving up the 2 solo homers. Didn't have that many pitches. No one warming up in the bullpen. Getting a quality start, you have to go at least 6 innings, 3 runs or less. But facing Bart, he's already struck him out twice, and he struck out Ke'Bryan Hayes on deck twice. So hopefully he can get him.
3-2 and a fly ball to center. Michael Harris going to go back. Harris slows, squares up, makes the catch in deep center. And that's the 3rd out. But the Pirates get 2 really big runs. A homer by Triolo, an RBI double by McCutchen. We have played 6, and as we enter the top of the 7th, it's 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Guess which baseball player?
Proud partner.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Most people would rather attend a corporate team building workshop than search for...
And then he went to the University of Texas at Austin. And that's obviously where Bryce Elder went as well. So a couple of Longhorns sharing the mound now. As Elder just wrapped up the bottom of the 6th inning, but gave up a couple of runs. Braves are probably happy to see anybody other than Falter out there. He was terrific tonight for Pittsburgh. Eli White takes a called strike. Falter tonight, 6 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. And the Braves had 1 man reach scoring position against him. There's a looper to left field. Coming in now and making the catch is Canario. And 1 down.
Yeah, I made a mistake earlier talking about Falter. His 2 previous starts, went 7 innings each outing. But now that's the 3rd one in a row, 6 innings tonight, no runs. It's 3 really good starts for him here at his home ballpark.
It was a good one tonight. Really good line for him.
And sometimes when you face a guy like that, and not taking anything away from him, he's a very good pitcher. He's a starting pitcher in the major leagues. But a guy that doesn't overpower you with stuff, you sit there scratching your head a little bit.
Sean Murphy fouls one off up into the second deck along our right side. 0-1.
As to like what happened, it was 91, 92, a good slider. But a guy like that, he's mixing speeds, he's mixing locations, and kind of keeps you off balance just enough.
One to Murphy fouled off. Yeah, I believe you. Seeing the line and the results tonight for Falter. Not a whole lot of balance there. The only man who reached scoring position was Austin Riley back in the 1st inning. Just 2 hits for the Braves tonight. 2 to Murphy, and he swings and misses at a sweeper. And 2 down here in the 7th inning. Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. 2 down for Michael Harris. These weary-eyed Braves who had the late-night win at home last night, overnight flight. Now trying to wake up here in Pittsburgh for Game 1. There's a ball low and inside. One-0 from Shugart. Ball outside, 2-0. The good news is the Braves have had a lot of success this year late in games. They have 11 comeback wins this year. And it's going to take that tonight because the outs are melting away here in Pittsburgh. 2-0 to Harris and a called strike.
And again, getting a guy like Falter out of there, seeing somebody new is always great. But then you got a guy, from the right side, and he has this big sweeper, too, that's going to break so much, almost 2 feet of sweep coming in there.
That one just about swept Harris off his feet. He had to jump out of the way. 3 balls and a strike.
And then if you've never faced the guy before, you can see the scouting report, see what he has. But until you step in the box and see him, sometimes it's very difficult.
3-1 fouled off, 3-2. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits found to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. Up to Michael Harris to keep the inning alive. Bases empty, 2 down. Time called by Harris. 3-0 Pirates, top of the 7th. And the payoff from Shugart. High ball 4. 2-out walk to Michael Harris. Keeps the inning alive for Stuart Fairchild. Well, don't you know these Pirates are trying to snap that 7-game losing streak and pick up a win for their brand new manager, Don Kelly. Again, Derek Shelton out as of yesterday. And now they're waiting on a pinch hitter. Alex Verdugo is going to have a pitch timer violation. There was no one on deck, and there's some confusion there as to who is going to bat there. So now Verdugo, who was late to get to the field, that or they told him late that he was pinch hitting, will be coming to the plate with an 0-1 count. Home plate umpire Dan Bellino turned to his right. There was nobody there to bat. And now the Pirates are going to come out and have a chat with Shugart, and they're going to make a call to the bullpen. So that's a little bizarre sequence. Braves didn't have a batter. Now the Pirates want to use a different pitcher. So they make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. And if you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Fair and Farah anytime. 7 days.
7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you from PNC Park in Pittsburgh, where the Pirates lead the Braves 3-0. We're in the top of the 7th. Braves have a runner at first, 2 down. Alex Verdugo will be pinch hitting for Stuart Fairchild, and the new pitcher is the left-hander Caleb Ferguson. Ferguson on the season, 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA. That's through 17 appearances. And he inherits an 0-1 count on Verdugo, who's actually climbing into the left-hand batter's box for the first time. There's the 0-1 on the way to Verdugo from Ferguson. And Verdugo takes a ball up and in. I don't know that I've ever seen a pitcher come out of the bullpen and the first pitch thrown to the next batter, he inherited a strike.
I'm sure he appreciated that one.
You know he did. As Verdugo wasn't on the field in time for the previous at-bat. There's a ball outside, or ready for the previous pitcher, I should say. Shugart was on the mound. Fairchild was due up. And once Harris walked, there was no one there to step up to the plate, as Verdugo had not surfaced from the dugout. So home plate umpire Dan Bellino said pitch timer violation, 0-1. Meanwhile, 2 balls fired by Ferguson. And the 2-1 pitch on the way to Verdugo. And a called strike. Count even at 2. Verdugo, a 260 hitter. Looking at a 2-2 count. And here it comes from Ferguson. Low and outside, 3-2. At last homestand, Verdugo hit several doubles. He's yet to homer as a Brave. He's driven in 7 runs. Michael Harris going to get a head start here at first base. There he goes, 3-2 to Verdugo. He swings and misses for strike 3. Came low and in with a sinker. And Ferguson gets through the jam. And that's that for the Braves in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the inning, 3-0 Pirates.
Steel deals are happening now.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com.
License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Welcome, John, our new admin lead.
Thanks.
You've got your laptop, all your admin apps. Oh, and you'll be in charge of ordering food for the team. So here's your drawer full of menus.
Whoa.
You'll keep your receipts in this file folder. Whoops! Receipt confetti.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and all these sticky notes have everyone's dietary preferences.
Have you tried Easy Cater? Online ordering from great restaurants, tools to save time and stay on budget, digital receipts in one place.
We're gonna need a bigger recycling bin.
Easy Cater, the smarter, simpler way to order food for your workplace. Order now at easycater.com.
Hey, it's Dolly. People have always commented on my scent, asking what I was wearing and where could they get it. Well, I have been blending my own scent for years, and now I'm sharing it with you. Dolly, scent
than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Pirates 3, Braves nothing into the bottom of the 7th inning. And some changes for the Braves. On the mound, the right-hander Iñigo de los Santos takes over for Bryce Elder. De los Santos on for the 16th time this season. He has 1 win and 1 loss and a 3.78 ERA. He's pitched 16 2/3 of an inning this year, 19 strikeouts and 6 walks. Remaining in the ball game and going to left field is Alex Verdugo. Eli White moves from left field to right field, and Stuart Fairchild comes out of the game. Ke'Bryan Hayes swings and misses at a first pitch fastball from De Los Santos. Final line for Bryce Elder: 6 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 hits, 2 homers allowed, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. 0-1 pitch, low and outside. And I think you'd take that line every single night from Bryce Elder. Braves just have not been able to give him any runs.
Another quality start.
Big swing and a miss by Hayes. Went after a slider, 1-2. Braves and Pirates in game 1 of this 3-game weekend series from PNC Park. 1-2 on the way. Hard hit ball caught by Matt Olson at first base. Line drive to Matt's right that he reached across his torso to squeeze. And 1 down to the bottom of the 7th.
De Los Santos has been a nice addition to this Braves bullpen.
Had some big outs in that Red series.
He's thrown the ball very well in his last 6 innings pitched. Only 1 hit. So he's been throwing the ball very well.
Matt Gorski to the plate. Right-handed batter swings and pops one up. Foul territory, not a play over by the Braves dugout. No finals yet around Major League Baseball. Tigers and Rangers are in the bottom of the 8th. Tigers leading 2-1 against Texas. Cardinals leading 6-0 in Washington against the Nationals. That game is through 6 innings in D.C. 0-1 pitch, low and outside. Phillies are in Cleveland tonight, and the Guardians have a 1-0 lead in the top of the 5th. Marlins are trailing the White Sox 2-1 in Chicago. That game at the end of the 3rd inning now. Swing and a miss by Gorski, 1-2. And the Mets are leading the Cubs 6-1. That game's in the bottom of the 4th inning at Citi Field. Look around our scoreboard tonight. 1-2 to Gorski, low and outside. And those scores brought to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. All right, a 2-2 count on Matt Gorski. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. De Los Santos brings a 2-2, and they called 3rd strike. Good fastball. And to back up your point you're talking about with De Los Santos, that's another well-located fastball.
Yeah, big guy coming at you, attacking guys, attacking hitters. A hard slider, too, 89. That's, he throws mid-90s with his fastball, but a slider that reaches almost 90 with that movement, and it's late. And when you locate it, it's that much tougher to hit.
Adam Frazier takes a ball outside.
And then he backs one up. Which a backup slider is probably one of the best pitches. A lot of guys will say it. One of the best pitches in baseball because hitters expect it to slide, expect it to move. When it backs up, usually misses the barrel.
See if he can miss a barrel here. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way from De Los Santos. Just outside with a fastball. Pirates 3, Braves nothing. Bottom of the 7th. 2 solo homers tonight for Pittsburgh. One from Canario, one from Triolo. 2-0 pitch. And a big hack and a miss at a changeup. Had them all twisted up there.
And then you throw a changeup and a fastball count, and then you twist them up.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. Bearded right-hander De Los Santos brings the 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Folks, did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? It's like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Braves in the 8th will have 9, 1, and 2. That's Allen, Albies, and Riley. Got a surge back late. Here's the 2-2. Missed the inside corner. Not a bad idea. 97 on that heater. Zipped it in there.
97 inside, close to your knees. It's not the best feeling.
3-2 to Frazier. Line shot foul over by Tarek Brock, their first base coach. Mike Rabello on the other side, their third base coach. Three and 2 on Frazier. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss over the top of a fastball. Went 97 down. Frazier strikes out. And a 1-2-3 7th inning composed by De Los Santos. We move along to the 8th inning upon our return.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
You might not have the loudest voice on the team, Pisces, but there are plenty of interesting ideas.
Morning on 680 The Fan.
Get late for the Braves, trailing 3-0 into the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher for the Pirates, right-hander David Bednar. And Bednar making appearance number 12 this season, 0-3 with an ERA of 5. This guy 2 years ago, Charlie, led the league in saves, had 39 2 years ago, and was an all-star in 22 and 23, and now on for the 8th inning.
Yeah, guy we just talked about, got optioned earlier, and now he's back.
Pitch on the way to Nick Allen. There's a called strike. Got a curve over.
And it's funny. You mentioned he's 0-3 this year, but he's 3 for 3 in save opportunities. When a closer comes in a game where it's not a save opportunity, sometimes mentally it's a little different for them.
0-1 to Allen. And a little bit off the plate with a heater.
I mean, closers are they have a different mentality, a different regimen, a different routine. And when they're not in that closer role in a game, I feel like it is different for them.
And a 1-1 fouled back into the screen, 1-2.
But in this case for him, being back, pitching in a save type situation, but in the 8th inning, I mean, he's got a 3-run lead in the top of the 8th. So mentally, I feel like for a guy like this in this situation, it's not much different.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Here's the 1-2 to Allen. A little bit low of the curve, 2-2. Braves trying to get the leadoff man on. That's happened just once in the game. That was all the way back in the 2nd. They left that man stranded at first. That was Sean Murphy, who walked to the 2nd inning. 2-2 pitch, and Allen takes a ball outside. It's a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that missed away.
It's a really good take. I mean, especially off that curveball right before, just down and off. That's one thing that Nick has done very well this year for the Braves, stepping up and having just really good at-bats.
Hefty right-hander ready to bring the 3-2. Here it is. That's lifted towards foul territory, coming over the first baseman Gorski at the screen, out of room. That's in the camera well at the end of the Braves dugout on the first base side. Bednar is listed at 6'1", 250. Bearded right-hander from Easton, Pennsylvania. He was born in Pittsburgh, twice an All-Star. And the 3-2 pitch on the way to Nick Allen. And Allen loops one into right field. That's going to drop in fair. Down the right field line, able to splash one in. Good at bat there by Nick Allen. He wins the battle and a leadoff single. And for just the 2nd time of the game, the Braves have the leadoff man aboard.
You know, what's great about that, too, you got a guy in Bednar who's, a really good closer, really good pitcher, and then a 7-pitch at bat and fights off 97 the other way. Now, hopefully getting something going for the Braves here in the 8th inning.
Needs more base runners. Down 3-0. Only the 3rd hit of the night for the Braves. Ozzie Albies takes a strike. Braves got a single in the 1st by Riley. Then a single by Allen in the 5th inning. And then this single by Allen in the 8th inning. And that has been it. Very lean night at the plate. 0-1 pitch misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ozzie Albies. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. First game of this series, Braves and Pirates. Trying to get on the board here late. Make a run at it. 1-1 to Albies. Popped up towards the seats down the left field line, out of play. That lands amongst the fans. By the way, 19,357 in attendance tonight. Friday night here in Pittsburgh. Game 2 in this series will be tomorrow afternoon, as that will be a 4:05 Eastern first pitch, 3:05 Central. 1-2. Bounced up there. Good knockdown by Bart. Meanwhile, the Braves have Aaron Bummer loosening his left arm in the bullpen. Two and two on Ozzie Albies. Steadies the bat. Open stance in the left-hand batter's box. 2-2 pitch. And a lunge and a miss and a slow curve for strike 3. He got out there on that front foot, Charlie, and he couldn't keep his finger off the trigger.
Now, I'll tell you what, you go from 97 to 77. 20 miles an hour difference on those pitches. And that curveball, I mean, it's a very good pitch. 20 off. It kind of just goes straight down. And that's the idea of a pitcher, is just to be able to get a hitter off balance.
1 out for Riley. He's been on once. Riley takes ball low and outside. That fastball 97. The night has fallen here on Pittsburgh as we're under the lights, getting late in game 1. 1-0 pitch. In for a called strike. Showed him that curveball for the first time. Right-hander Bednar kicks and fires a 1-1. Riley swings and it's a fly ball towards right field, but slicing foul. Arcing its way into the seats. Good catch made by a fan down there in the lower bowl. But 1-2 on Riley. 1-2. Ground ball finds a hole on the left side. That rolls across left field. Good at bat. Got a curveball there and tagged it. That'll put runners at first and second. Now the tying run coming to the plate.
A mistake curveball up, and he knows it. You leave those pitches up, those balls get hit.
Riley able to pick out that mistake, put a barrel on it. Now Ozuna to the plate. We mentioned the homerless drought for Ozuna earlier. Boy, this would be a great time to end that.
Yeah, Braves need something right now. They got something going. It all started with Nick Allen in that first at bat this inning. That 7-pitch at bat. Nice base hit to right field, and Riley getting that mistake curveball.
First pitch to Ozuna, and he drops in a curve for a strike. 3 runs on 5 hits for the Pirates. No runs on 4 hits for the Braves. Bednar kicks and fires at 0-1. Right there, fastball for a called strike. Ozuna is 0 for 3 in his career versus David Bednar.
Make it 1 for 4.
I like that. Just a base hit would get the Braves on the board. Allen a lead at second. Riley a lead at first. Bednar steps off the rubber, looking the runners back. Braves have been shut out 3 times this season. Need an 8th inning rally. Runners at first and second, 1 out. 0-2 pitch. A chase and a miss and a curve outside for strike 3. Really went flailing after that curveball. 2 down in the 8th inning. Now it's up to Matt Olson. Olson 0 for 1 in his career versus Bednar, but this is the matchup that you want. Righty on the mound, tying run to the plate, and Matt Olson. And let's see if he can wreak some havoc here in the 8th inning. Riley and Allen take their leads. First pitch to Olson, and a called strike. Curve on the inside corner, according to Dan Bellino. Looked pretty low, Charlie.
Yeah, Matt's, he's a veteran up there. He's going to ask. He's going to ask where he's got that pitch at. He obviously wasn't too thrilled about that call. Again, going back to Eli's called strike 3, his first at bat, the second inning, or the first inning, rather. You see the ball down, you take it, you know it's a good take, but you have an umpire back there that's going to be calling balls and strikes. Matt recognized it was down, but now he's 0-1.
0-1 from Bednar. Check swing on a curve, didn't go. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Braves need a big knock right here from Olson. Need to win a moment right here. Allen at second, Riley at first, trailing 3-0 in the top of the 8th. 1-0 to Olson. He swings and sends 1 foul all the way up into the 3rd deck down the left field line. And the Braves down to their final strike in the 8th.
We'll see now with the 1 timeout rule that the batters get. He was asking him where that pitch was at, and then he has to call time. So now he doesn't get that again. If he needs to step out with 2 strikes, he just got to go in there and be ready to hit.
Olson staring down Bednar. 1-2. And a called 3rd strike. Curveball in the outside corner. Buckle the knees of Matt Olson. And the Braves leave him at first and second. They've been shut out through 8 innings. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Pirates.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth or how to calculate pain and suffering. lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa. If you're in a slip and fall accident...
U.S. Commercial Bank.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Bottom of the 8th inning here in Pittsburgh. It's a 3-0 lead for the Pirates. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you in Pittsburgh. New pitcher for the Braves, left-hander Aaron Bummer, making his 13th appearance, 0-1 with an ERA of 3.60. And the last couple of appearances for Bummer have been very good. That last one versus the Reds, maybe the sharpest we've seen him all year. First pitch, sinker over for a strike on Canario. As it's now 8-9-1 for the Pirates in their order here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's also the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Here's the pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bummer coming on for De Los Santos, who had a 1-2-3 7th with 2 strikeouts. 0-2. A little bit low and outside. Braves have pitched well tonight, just no run support. They've given up just 5 hits this evening. No walks for Braves pitchers tonight. They have 10 strikeouts. But trailing 3-0. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and inside, 2-2. As I mentioned, it's the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if Aaron Bummer can strike out the side, Steve Staten will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV. And it'll be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. 2-2, and he goes spinning around and missing the curveball. Put him on the tilt-a-whirl right there. Swing and miss by Canario, 1 down. So a good start for Steve Staten, our contestant in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Yanmar built together, back longer.
Yeah, talking about arm angles, Bummer's throwing almost straight from the side, just a tick above, straight out.
Triolo takes a strike. Good curveball.
And now those pitches are, being able to go more horizontal. And that sweeper, when it's starting, it's almost got to start away to a righty to be able to, for them to swing at that pitch.
Oh, one little looper to short. Oh. Leaping Allen. What a play.
Great play.
Well, he was spring-loaded out at shortstop. Went straight up, was able to snow cone it like he jumped off a trampoline. That is one heck of a play by Allen. And, Charlie, it feels like every single night Allen's turning in a dazzling defensive gem like that.
Yeah, and that's what you need in the guy that's going to be playing shortstop, too. That premier position out there on the infield. And he's definitely got one of the best gloves in the game right now. And there's a reason why he's continued to be ran out there day in and day out as their starting shortstop, because he's catching everything that comes his way.
It was a pretty impressive vertical for Allen.
For a guy that's not super tall.
Yeah.
He got every bit out of that height of his. So that was a great play, and a tough play too. It was a hit off the end of the bat. So to be able to time that ball to kind of wait a little bit longer, that was a great play.
0-1 to O'Neal Cruz, and he's swinging, missing. Good sweeper, 0-2. No winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, but Steve Staten. Thanks so much for being out there, and thanks for being our contestant tonight. 0-2 on Cruz. Here it comes. Just a little bit low with the curveball. Braves in the 9th will have 5, 6, 7 due up. That's White, Murphy, and Harris. And trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 from Bummer. Check swing. He went strike 3. That's a good inning for Bummer. Good defensive play. Cruz isn't happy. Man, he sends the bat flying and the helmet, elbow guard. He is furious.
Yard sale.
Sure is.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. That's 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Final chance for the Braves coming up right here. New pitcher for the Pirates is Dennis Santana. He inherits a 3-run lead. It's 3-0 Pirates. And Santana out there for the 16th time this season. Charlie, he's had pretty good numbers, a 1.26 ERA for this right-hander.
No, Santana's been very good for the Pirates this year. 3 saves and three opportunities. Throwing the ball very well. Getting a lot of swing and misses, too.
First pitch to Eli White upstairs.
A guy that's kind of bounced around a little bit. I had a chance to play with Dennis in Texas. Really good teammate, good person. But now he's finding his stride here in Pittsburgh.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch on the way to Eli White. White with a check swing and a PO down the first base line. Clint Bondrek says no, he didn't go. 2 balls, no strikes. Pirates do have 3 shutout wins this season. And they lead 3-0 here in the top of the 9th. Braves have been shut out 3 times, trying to avoid a 4th. 2-0 to White, and he cracks one hard out towards the gap in left center field. Here's a really good start in the inning. That goes all the way to the wall where it's 4-10. White around second, flying for third, feet first slide, and a leadoff triple. Hit one out there to that triangle in left center where it's 4-10, and Eli was booking it around the base paths.
I was about to say, you better not hold up at second base on that one. With that speed. But great job, Eli. Again, when guys miss over the middle of the plate, you can't miss, and especially games like this where, there's not much offense going, and, fortunately enough, Eli was ready for that four-seam fastball down the middle. Ends up on third base.
First time the Braves have had a man at third base in the game. They've only had 2 men reach second base. Well, the umpires are gathered together right now.
What are we trying to figure out? If he came off the base?
Yeah, on the slide into third.
I don't love that.
Came in with the right foot extended. Throw came in. They put the tag on him, and as he was popping up,
his foot's on the base.
Yeah, he kept the foot and the leg and the arm right after that on the base. I don't think this is going to take too long to take a look at. That should be a call confirmed.
Yeah, that should be an easy call right there. I mean, I get it. I'm sure the Pirates, it's the 9th inning. Maybe it's close. Use it. Maybe no harm done on their part, but no, that's he got in there with ease, and it's pretty impressive for guys to be able to slide and run that fast slide, pop up and stay on the bag. But I think Eli did as good a job as he could have done on that play right there.
Yeah, I'm watching a second angle, and if the toe stayed on the back corner, he's good to go. But the front of his shin popped up, and there was some space there, but you could not tell if the toe was still in contact with the bag or not, which would tell me call stands at least.
Right, yeah, it's hard to change that one.
Here we go.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The runner is safe.
Call stands, he is safe.
There we go.
So, yeah, there was one brief moment where that shin came up off the bag. He went in with that right foot extended and the left leg folded, and it was the left shin that was on the front wall of the bag. And as that shin came off the bag, the toe was still likely touching the corner. But they could not find an angle to prove that it wasn't. So he's at third. Here's Sean Murphy. 3-0 Pirates, top of the ninth. Pitch on the way to Murphy. Swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. Take that back. That was his changeup at 94. 0-1 on Murphy. Right-hander Santana set right at the letters on the front of his gold uniform. 0-1 pitch. Missed outside with a slider.
And for that reason right there, that's why infielders are taught to always hold the tag all the way through the slide.
That's exactly what Hayes did.
Yep, keep the tag on the runner.
1-1 to Murphy, and a chopper out to third. Hayes gloves it. Looks back the runner to third base. Sends it across the diamond. 1 down. Murphy now 0 for 3 tonight with a walk. That'll bring Michael Harris to the plate. Tommy Pham has taken over in left field for Alexander Canario, which is really peculiar because Pham was in the original lineup. He was a late scratch. Canario played left field to begin the game and homered. And now here in the ninth inning, Pham comes into the game. Pitch on the way to Harris. There's a ball high.
Maybe he told Don Kelly he'd rather close the game tonight.
He's out there now. Braves trailing by 3 runs down to their final 2 outs. 1-0 to Harris. Swung on and whacked in the air to center field. Coming in Cruz. He is there. Makes the catch in left center. Eli White darts for the plate, and he goes in with a feet-first slide, and the sac fly puts the Braves on the board. And it's an RBI for Harris, his 23rd of the year. Braves score for the first time, but they're down to their final out as it's now a 3-1 game. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Braves down to their final out. Got to get a man on right here. Verdugo is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Came on to pinch hit a few innings ago. Stayed in the game. Takes a called strike. Should he reach, the Braves would bring the tying run to the plate. And the man on deck right now is last night's hero, Drake Baldwin. They just want to give Drake an opportunity at it with a Verdugo on base, but he's down 0-1. Pitch from Santana. Strike. Got a slider on the inside corner. The Braves down to their final cut tonight. And this Pirate crowd stands to their feet. They're hoping that their team snaps a 7-game losing streak right here. Santana's 0-2. Missed high, 1-2. Braves hanging by a thread here in the ninth. This is their 3rd try to get back to 500. And they've been unsuccessful twice. Trailing 3-1 in the ninth with 2 down. Time called as Santana steps off the back of the rubber. Second baseman Frazier trots in. Joey Barth, the catcher, goes out there as well. He was close to a pitch timer violation, so they take that mound visit. Meanwhile, Verdugo just stands there in his own thoughts, thinking about what he's seen thus far. Right-hander Santana comes set right at the letters. 1-2 to Verdugo. And he lines one into center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. And the tying run will come to the plate with 2 down in the ninth. Got a change up, and he was able to tag it. So now, about 22 and a half hours after he was the hero last night versus the Reds, Drake Baldwin will climb in here. Baldwin last night had the RBI single versus Rogers in the 11th to give the Braves a 5-4 victory over the Reds. Now the Braves just hoping that he can find a way to extend the game.
Yeah, I like what Drake said last night, being able to come into the game. That was his second at bat. Now he's got the rhythm and flow of the game and feeling the crowd. But now that's behind him. He's already done that. He's already came through, and now it's a new situation. This is a pinch hit at bat in the 9th inning.
Representing the tying run. Pitch on the way. Verdugo runs. There's a called strike. No throw down. So Verdugo down to second on defensive indifference. 0-1 on Drake Baldwin. Baldwin, a .279 hitter, 3 homers on the year. 0-1 missed high with a fastball. Good take. Pirates 3, Braves 1. We're in the top of the 9th. The Braves trying to fight back here late. 1-1 to Baldwin. Outside 2-1.
Not sure who they're booing at. The crowd's booing at the umpire.
I'd imagine Dan Bellino, yeah.
That one wasn't even close.
It wasn't. They're desperate. They've lost 7 in a row, you know.
True.
Here's the 2-1. Baldwin sends one foul. That was a good swing, Charlie.
Yeah, he's very calm up there. You can tell it looks like he's in control with his at-bat. He's taking his deep breath. Nothing's really phasing him, and maturity's coming out right now.
Braves down to their final strike again. Baldwin trying to keep them afloat here in game 1. Verdugo a lead at second. And the 2-2 coming up from Santana. Swung on and ripped into right field, a base hit. Around third base, Verdugo. Coming up with it, Reynolds. He fires to second. It's an RBI single by Baldwin. What a great at bat again by Drake Baldwin in a clutch situation.
Back-to-back nights when they need him. And what about that? Going there, pinch hit, 2 outs, top of the 9th, RBI single, and now your night's done. Driving a guy, get on first, and now you get to go sit on the bench and root your team on.
That's a great job by the rookie. So it's now a 3-2 game. The tying run is at first, and the Braves pinch run for Baldwin with Luke Williams, who just came up today. So you got good speed at first base for the top of the order. Well, these Braves give you a fight late. They were dead in the water for 8 innings. I mean, had nothing going. But here in the 9th, they have sent 5 men to the plate. 2 runs have scored. 3 hits in the inning. They only had 4 hits in the first 8 innings of the game. But they've caught a spark and looking for an even bigger spark right here with Ozzie climbing in.
Talk about the Braves and never count them out. They're the best in baseball in late innings. So they're giving us a show tonight here in the 9th inning.
Ozzie Albies is 0 for 4. This will be Santana's 18th pitch of the inning. There goes Williams. Pitch on the way. Misses low, and Williams slides in without a throw. And now the tying run is in scoring position after the stolen base by Luke Williams.
And a great job. Sorry there. Great job by Luke. First pitch down by a run, being able to take second base. Now a base hit scores, and now we got a tie ball game.
That's a great job. 1-0 pitch inside. Ozzie Albies is seeing Dennis Santana for the first time in his career. And he's got a hitter's count 2-0. This thing has gotten interesting here in the 9th inning. Tying run at second, 2 down. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at a slider. Well, Charlie, twice the Braves have been down to their final swing, and twice they've come through. And now they're right on the doorstep of tying the game with 1 more base hit. Ozzie awaits the right-hander Santana. Righty-lefty matchup. And the 2-1. That'll be swung on, fouled off. That was off of his foot.
Foot or leg. Sometimes that pitch comes into you, you go, and George.
Yeah, that got him in the knee, it looks like. He just immediately dropped the bat, started walking around, trying to walk it out. He's in some pain.
Yeah, and sometimes with the pitches like this coming in on you, if you're out and around the ball any, you're going to be hitting the ball off your foot, off your leg, off the back leg. It looks like off the bottom of that foot, that right foot. Ozzie swings a big bat, and I think his swing might be a hair long right now. But again, if a pitcher makes a good pitch in his spot, and again, if you're around the ball any, that's why these guys wear those leg guards. Oh, off the back knee.
Right on the left kneecap. So Ozzie has his wits about him, climbs back in, kind of hobbled back in, and for the third time, the Braves are down to their final swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 2-2 pitch. He swings in a fly ball to center. O'Neill Cruz drifting back. He secures. And the Braves fall short tonight in Game 1. A 2-run ninth, and they had the tying run in scoring position, but too little, too late, as the Pirates win 3-2, and they end a 7-game losing streak, and they win for just the second time in their last 12 games. For the Braves in the ninth, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Final score, Pirates 3, Braves 2. Back with the totals after this.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Hi, I'm too busy enjoying the summer in my sweet new Toyota. Stuck inside all day? Couldn't be me. Not during the Summer Starts Here sales event, where there are deals on the entire lineup. Try again when May ends. Toodles!
Lease a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma SR5.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Welcome to Lazy Days. For nearly 50 years, we have been there for you, helping people turn RV dreams into destinations. Today, Lazy Days RV is here for you, with state-of-the-art dealerships, dedicated people, and popular brands. And no matter where the road takes you, Lazy Days will be here for you with RV service centers all across the nation. We are Lazy Days, here for you.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination, and then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
Let's be real. Learning goes way beyond the classroom. At Florida Virtual School, there's no classroom required to crush core courses with support from teachers that really care. Earn credit from electives the way that works for you. Explore career and technical education that builds real-life skills. Excel in AP courses that give you a head start on college. And learn new languages that make other countries feel a little closer. See how online learning can change everything at flvs.net/no classroom required.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Off base is
with a 4.97 ERA. Dennis Santana the save, his fourth, and a 2.35 ERA for him. Attendance tonight, 19,357 on a Friday night. And the time of tonight's game, 2 hours, 23 minutes. That's brought to you by First Liberty Building and Loan. If you're looking for $750,000 or more in financing to grow your business, contact First Liberty Building and Loan at firstlibertyga.com. Game 2 tomorrow. That'll be an afternoon game. Tell you more about that before we close out. That'll be coming up when we come back on the Braves Radio Network.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN. One call, that's all. Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve. But one who genuinely cares about each player
You have what it takes. We got this.
can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
At the Home Depot, we know Mother's Day is a big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year? With a little help from the Home Depot, you can help create a space just for her. We have a wide variety of patio sets and outdoor furniture that will make the perfect gift for Mom. Just add a few hanging baskets for a pop of color and texture for the perfect finishing touch. Shop outdoor furniture, flowers, gifts, and more for Mother's Day. In-store and online at the Home Depot.
The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is coming to Truist Park July 11th through 15th. Find all the details at braves.com/all-star game.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves Today and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Final score tonight in Pittsburgh. Pirates 3, Braves 2. And our next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon. Braves and Pirates right here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 2:50 Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And then Charlie and I have the first pitch tomorrow afternoon at 4:05 Eastern, 3:05 Central. A.J. Smith-Shawver will be on the mound for the Braves. Boy, he was great in his last outing. Hoping for more of that tomorrow. A.J. is 2-2 with an ERA of 3. And he faces the left-hander Andrew Heaney, who is 2-3 with a 3.18 ERA. So for the fellas back in studio, that's Joe Virgin and Chris Thames. Also for Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good evening from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Final score, Pirates 3, Braves 2. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show. That gets going right now with Baird Salee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Disappointing start to the 3-game series up in Pittsburgh. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game. And it came in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. Drake Baldwin singles to right field. Alex Verdugo scores from second. That gets the Braves within 1. Of course, they couldn't finish it off. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your really expensive limited edition sneakers and your new suit for your cousin's wedding. Except you never actually bought the suit because you can't stop buying sneakers. So you show up to the wedding looking like you're going grocery shopping. But hey, at least your sneakers will look good in the pictures, until you're cropped out of every last one of them. So go ahead and get Progressive, so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, small business owners, it's Matt Chernoff here to tell you about First Liberty Building and Loan and the Frost family. Are you looking to buy a business or franchise, build a new building, any dream that you have for your business? First Liberty can help. When the big banks say no, they say yes. So if you need $750,000 or more in financing, then you need to contact First Liberty Building and Loan at firstlibertyga.com. Fill out a simple form and you'll know in minutes if you're a fit. Again, find all the info online at firstlibertyga.com. That's firstlibertyga.com.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
You're not afraid to get dirty. You know there's strength in sweat, pride in a hard day's work, and power in a great team. We agree the best teams run like a well-oiled machine. That's why you need a Yanmar tractor on your roster. The tractor rated #1 in product quality by the EDA 5 years running. From digging and grading to tilling and mowing. Get more done. Take less time. Yanmar gets you to the game faster. See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
If you're a working electrician, you've got 2 options. Work for a contractor and have no power or leverage. Or work with us and have your choice of jobs with multiple contractors, protection on the job, benefits for retirement, and people that have your back. I'm Kenny Mullins for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. If the second option sounds better to you, come join us. Visit IBEW613.org and click Join Us.
Jim Chastain here with ASW Distillery. Braves country, like me, you're excited for the midseason event when all the stars align in Atlanta to host the biggest names in baseball. To celebrate, we've partnered with the Braves to release a limited edition 8-year-old Fiddler Chin Music Bourbon finished on Marucci Maple Bats that marks not only this milestone, but also the Braves' 8-year anniversary at Truist Park. Look for Fiddler Chin Music 8 Years distinctive blue label this May across Georgia. And Chin Music Toasted is currently available with its Friday Reds label at your local bottle shop.
Hello, Braves country. I'm Paul Bird, Braves alum. The Atlanta Braves are proud to partner with the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities to continue raising awareness of the 988 Lifeline. If you or someone you know is struggling emotionally, having thoughts of suicide or substance abuse problems, help is available 24/7. Call or text the Crisis Lifeline at 988. It's free and confidential. Remember, it is okay to not be okay.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app. Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai postgame show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
On one tag, deep towards right field, head to the wall, and it's gonna get out of here. 3-run homer by Ozuna, the opposite way.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Here we are, Dickey Broadcasting Studios in the Battery Atlanta, just steps away from the right field gate. At Truist Park, I'm Barrett Sallee. Disappointing start to the three-game set up at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as the Braves fall 3-2 to the Pirates. The Pirates breaking their 7-game losing streak. Bryce Elder, however, was solid again. 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. Let's get to the highlights. Bottom of the third, nobody on for Alexander Canario, who started in place of Tommy Pham, who was a late scratch, and Canario gets the Bucks on the board.
Offering on the way, deep drive to right field. That's going to send Fairchild to the wall, and wouldn't you know it, a home run into the seats in right field. The second we were talking about the fact that they had a hard time with the power this year, they send one out of here. Alexander Canario with a home run. And it's now 1-0 Pirates.
That's Canario's second of the year. It went 346 feet and would have been a home run in just 19 of 30 parks. Same score all the way in the bottom of the 6th. Jared Triolo on facing Bryce Elder, and Triolo stretches the lead to 2.
1-1 pitch and a high towering fly ball to deep left. Eli White to the wall, and that disappears. Jared Triolo with a home run. It's the second homer of the night for the Pirates, and believe it or not, the homers have come from their number 8 and number 9 hitters.
Brian Reynolds singled 2 batters later and set up veteran Andrew McCutchen to do some more damage.
0-2 from Elder. And he hits a fly ball to deep center. Michael Harris going to go back, still back. Harris to the wall. That continues to carry, and it's a 2-run homer by McCutchen. Coming around third base now, Reynolds. He goes in standing. They're going to say that hit off the top of the wall and came back. I think the umpires want to get together on this. We'll see. Pirates dugout thought that it was gone. Either way, it's a run scored, and it appears it's just a double. That was right off the top of the center field wall and back into play.
Still a fantastic outing for Elder. Like I said, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. Top of the 9th, 3-0 Pirates. Eli White leading off, and he is off to the races.
2-0 to White, and he cracks one hard out towards the gap in left center field. Here's a really good start in the inning. That goes all the way to the wall where it's 4-10. White around second. Flying for third, feet first slide, and a leadoff triple. Hit one out there to that triangle in left center where it's 4-10, and Eli was booking it around the base paths.
Later in the 9th, still 3-0 Bucks. White on third after the triple, and Michael Harris II steps up with 1 down, looking to get the Braves on the board.
1-0 to Harris. Swung on and whacked in the air to center field. Coming in Cruz, he is there, makes the catch in left center. Eli White darts for the plate, and he goes in with a feet first slide, and the sac fly puts the Braves on the board. And it's an RBI for Harris, his 23rd of the year. Braves score for the first time, but they're down to their final out as it's now a 3-1 game.
Braves still hanging in there. Later in the 9th, Alex Verdugo on second after a single and a defensive indifference. Last night's hero, Drake Baldwin, at the plate looking to orchestrate some more late-inning magic.
And the 2-2 coming up from Santana. Swung on and ripped into right field, a base hit. Around third base, Verdugo. Coming up with it, Reynolds. He fires to second. It's an RBI single by Baldwin. What a great at bat again by Drake Baldwin in a clutch situation.
2 down in the ninth. Luke Williams on second after pinch running for Baldwin. He represents the game-tying run. Ozzie Albies at the dish against Dennis Santana.
2-2 pitch. He swings in a fly ball to center. O'Neal Cruz drifting back. He secures. And the Braves fall short tonight in game one. A 2-run ninth, and they had the tying run in scoring position, but too little too late as the Pirates win 3-2, and they end a 7-game losing streak, and they win for just the second time in their last 12 games. For the Braves in the ninth, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Final score, Pirates 3, Braves 2.
Totals for the game, Pirates 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 1 on base. They were 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. For the Braves, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 8 left on base. They were 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Bailey Falter gets the win. He's 2-3 on the season. Bryce Elder gets handed the loss. He's 2-2. Dennis Santana gets the save, his 4th of the season. Hey fans, attorney Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale of your Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call that's all, put Georgians first. Ken will award $1,500 to one first responder each month, and Chris Sale will host that first responder and their family before a game. Monthly winners will be announced during the final Braves Clubhouse Report each month, heard right here on the Braves Radio Network on 680 The Fan, the flagship of the network. More details and an entry form can be found at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responder. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Braves manager Brian Snitker. This is the Hyundai postgame show on the Braves Radio Network.
At the Home Depot, we know Mother's Day is a big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year? With a little help from the Home Depot, you can help create a space just for her. We have a wide variety of patio sets and outdoor furniture that will make the perfect gift for Mom. Just add a few hanging baskets for a pop of color and texture for the perfect finishing touch. Shop outdoor furniture, flowers, gifts, and more for Mother's Day, in-store and online at the Home Depot.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get a Hyundai Tucson for 3.99% APR for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end June 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
Braves fans, you know the power of a strong arm on the mound, in the field, and especially after you've been hurt. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. After an accident, bills pile up, your stress goes up, and it feels like you're throwing nothing but curveballs. Let us go to bat for you. Our team will fight to get you the medical care you need and the money you deserve. Make the right call. Attorney John Foy and Associates, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes spoilers can be worthwhile. And so we designed...